Welcome again to Chamber Chat. This week we are thrilled to have with us today a special guest, Evan Christie, the owner of Evolution Press. Evan, thank you for being here today and joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. If you don't mind, let us hear a little bit about your story. How in the world did you get started doing press?
Yeah, sure. I'll take you through it. Well, I stumbled into letterpress printing um, in 2011 when I was kind of in between jobs. I was taking design classes and discovered letterpress. Looked up what's the best shop in town. Was Evolution Press in Ballard, and immediately started going over there and bugging the owner to let me work there for free or do anything. It was kind of the tail end of the recession, and I was kind of thinking I want to pursue a creative career. Been pretty stubborn that way, so eventually he started paying me, and then I took ownership of the shop in end of 2017 when he decided to retire and move up to Victoria. So took over the shop, found a location in Magnolia, uh, all in about a month, and then by kind of early 2018 we were rolling, and been going ever since.
So, from free labor to owning the business.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, it was good. Yeah, it was a good combination of time and place and everything.
So, Evan, for those who don't know what Evolution Press does, can you kind of describe your services?
Yeah, sure. So we do the best traditional custom printing, and by traditional I mean non-digital. Letterpress is what we specialize in. You might know that in its basic form of like movable type, that the way newspapers used to be made. We use slightly different processes now, but they're all uh, rooted in that same tradition. But we're using the machines built in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and yeah, we just make the coolest things. I mean, these business cards are like pieces of art, and the companies we print them for want them for that reason. So we do a lot of special stuff, custom work that designers really pour their hearts into, and we get to make things that are, we get to make those designs real. So it's pretty fun.
I can personally vouch for the quality of the work you do. Um, just seeing the examples of stuff that you've done, it's pretty awesome. And for those who don't know, the last 2 years when we've done the holiday lighting of the trees in the village, Evan and his team have taken on the project of making sure that we celebrate those who've donated to help make that possible and made the tags and stuff. So you probably have seen their work, whether you knew it or not. So, you
Yeah,
know,
that was a really fun project. That was a cool idea that you came to us with, and yeah, we're happy to carry that on.
we're the beneficiaries. So thank you. Um, COVID, the C word that none of us likes talking about.
Yeah.
How has that impacted you, your business? What kind of changes have you had to implement?
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie. It's hit us pretty hard. It was always a small group of us the whole time anyway, but I've had to cut staff and hours just based on demand. We occupy a pretty small wedge of the printing, market, and I think printing in general has seen a dip pretty markedly because of it. But so it's definitely affected us. But we've taken the opportunity to, move some office-related operations home, and so I have one employee in Capitol Hill, and I'm here in Magnolia. So definitely improvised and found a way to do what we can when we had to isolate and everything. Uh, Unfortunately, I can't bring all my work home because I have, tens of tons of cast iron presses down at the shop. Um, but that's actually a pretty safe work environment too. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, we found our way around it, but I can't lie. It's, it's, we'll make it through, but it's hurt,
Sure.
not what I planned to do this year business wise. So,
Absolutely. So for you as a person, what's something interesting that we should know about Evan?
oh yeah, well, I grew up here. So I've been in Magnolia a long time, and it, yeah, it was a real great pleasure to like decide to move back here.
Hmm.
Um, you know, have kids here, and have my business close to my home. That's in a neighborhood where I have you know family, friends, and parents of my friends who are all still in the same houses. That's really special. It's like a small town. And I've seen Magnolia change quite a bit, of course, like we all have, but really it's still the same place, which
Hmm.
is why I like it.
Yeah. So you went to school here, all those kind of things.
Yeah, I went to Blaine for a little while, and yeah, I mean, here, I guess the only time I was gone was when I was in school, but I was just up in Bellingham, so
Hmm.
it's an easy place to stay. Who
Yeah.
needs to leave? It's beautiful here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We're very fortunate to have a community like this to be a part of, for sure.
absolutely.
So one of the things we talk about with each of the people we interview each week is what are some of the things you're hopeful for looking to the future for yourself, for your business, for your industry, whatever the case may be?
Yeah. Well, what this time has allowed me to do is really kind of hone in on what I do have, and also give me a chance to do some R&D on some new projects that I want to do with the shop. And we've always prioritized customer service, because at this level of printing, you really want to. The clients we work with are big, small, but they're all very local, and they want that kind of personal, exchange. They want to know who their printer is. They want to know, you know, can I call them up and work with them on a project? They don't want to have to go too far away for that. So
Right.
we're happy to be there for them in that way.
That's, so, I used to work in print media
Yeah.
before with the chamber. And one of the things I'm more and more convinced of is if you want to stand out from the crowd, you need to get back into print stuff. You know,
Yeah.
everything
Well,
is so digital now. I would think your industry is kind of the place if you want to be noticed, that's where you need to be.
yeah. And Scott, the founder of the shop, started it, 20 years ago. And probably consistently you face this question of, gosh, isn't your industry dying? And we're still here. It's not, print is not dead. Um, Especially the kind of print that we do, which is, every project is like a new invention, a new challenge, the way we're interacting with the medium. And that's what keeps me interested. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's here, and it really does help you stand out. It's about personal interaction, which has become so tricky now, right? Because of
Mm.
now we're doing this instead of sitting down face to face.
Right.
Um, the the way that you leave an impression with a business card, which is quite a bit of the business we do, is yeah, it's about that personal exchange. Here's my card, uh, and then you walk away with it and say, "Gosh, this is great. Like I remember that person."
Yeah.
So
Says something about them, the quality that they choose.
yeah. So that's our business, and we'll be. I'm sure we'll come out the other end, but I can't wait to see people in person. I'm tired of it.
I hear you. I'd rather be doing this live in person too.
Yeah.
Well, before we say goodbye, if you would kind of tell people how to find you, be it physical location, website, social media, all those kind of things.
Sure. Look us up on Instagram, Evolution Press, and send us an email. Evolutionpress.net is the website, and get in touch. We're we're not in the office as much, but we're on email, and check out our work and see if you want to do a project. Let us know. We're problem solvers at heart. We spend a lot of time educating and problem solving about print.
Awesome. And again, I can vouch for that too. You do great work, Evan. I appreciate you taking the time to do this.
Absolutely. Thank you.
It's good to see you virtually, and hopefully we'll see you in person real soon.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Thank
Take care.
Yep. Cheers. Bye.